Today, on Be Something Wonderful, manifest the impossible, shatter all limitations. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Here we are in Park City, Utah. Before we go out to snowboard today, we have another big video for you. And this is interesting. This is an email, and it was a good long email from one of you describing your manifesting breakthrough. Shattered all her limitations as she created and manifested the experience of healing her stepfather. 100%, she said, who had stage 4 cancer that spread and that the chemo wasn't responding. And that even as she saw him, he looked sickly. This was 2 months ago. 2 months later, he's completely healed and healthy and vibrant. Everybody's shocked, the doctors and everything. Well, remember that the power here, because it's about her. It's not really about any of them that are surprised or even her stepdad. It's about her moving to that reality, that version of her, seeing her stepdad healthy and vibrant, right? And she had all of this doubt, saying that she had no faith, that the manifestation felt too big. She was describing herself or telling the story that she was a newbie to a newcomer to the law of assumption, and that this would be too much and too big. We tell those stories, but remember, she's now describing that from her new perspective, her new viewpoint, her new identity. She doesn't really know if that story's true or not. It's just a story she's telling. It fits that horizontal linear story that she was limited, that she lacked faith, that she hadn't manifested anything. And then now her stepfather is healed. That's just a story she's creating now from this new powerful perspective. That horizontal linear experience makes sense to this powerful I am reality, I am God and there is no other identity that she has now, that she sees her preferred perfect reality where her stepdad is healthy. This shatters all limits for her, right? And all of us, as you really step into this, I want to show this today. Here's some of her comments. It was a long email. It was a beautiful email. I felt the excitement through her, right? Through her words. My first real manifestation, again, this is just a story. You're always manifesting. Always. There's not one first real manifestation. It's maybe a first real realization that you are God and there is no other. That you're always creating your own reality. That you're always manifesting miracles in every moment. That you're always creating these breakthroughs in every moment, right? So it's interesting, right? My first real manifestation, complete 100% healing from my stepdad, who had stage 4 cancer that spread and wasn't responding to chemo. Struggled for months to manifest dozens of things, she says. Out of sheer annoyance, I like this. Remember, we get to this point where I'm just going to manifest it anyway. I might as well try. She created a scene, scripted. She said it had an imaginal scene. She said a lovely scene of him healed. And scripted it one time and just let it go. Remember, that's all that's ever, there's nothing required, but that's all you ever do to create your own reality. It's an image within you. In every moment you're shifting. You don't have to hold on to anything. But what was going on here, right? Remember that this idea of a past where she struggled is created right now from this new perspective. It's a horizontal linear story that makes sense to this overcoming these doubts and fears and lack of faith, right? We create that story. Nothing wrong with that. That's powerful. But remember, you don't really know that because you only know what you know now from this new perspective, from this new identity. And it's a powerful one, right? As she created this scene, right? She remembers it as a story that she had no faith, that it was too big, that she was new to the law, right? But then she said, as she was writing this email, deep down, I knew it wasn't impossible for me. I knew it was absolutely possible. Yes. That knowing's there anyway. That's what I am is. I am that I am. That's true, and that's complete knowing anyway. Whether you're believing it or not, whether you have faith in it or not, doesn't matter. It's there. It's complete absolute faith, right? So remember what's really going on here. Think about this. Her love for her stepdad to see him heal and whole. That overcomes everything. That desire to see life in the love of life, and the complete and the perfection of it is your power. That's the power that came through her and as her, right? Wow, this is powerful. Remember, you don't really heal others, and you don't make them sick. Some of you write, well, am I responsible for the death of my cat or my dog or my loved one? You're not responsible for any of that. You're not making anyone sick. You're not creating their realities. You're simply creating your viewpoint or vantage point of your world at the moment. But you're not hurting anybody. You don't make them sick and you don't heal them. You just see them healed or whole or complete, or you're seeing them sick and struggling. But you're not, remember, everyone creates their own reality. There's only one, as we've talked about, right? There's only one energy, one reality, one being, one God. There is no other. In all of us are infinite vantage points or viewpoints or perspectives or essences, core essence of that one reality, that one divine mind, all having finite experiences of that infinite finite experiences of that one divine mind, but all the one nevertheless. We are all that is, interacting and playing in this amazing experience of physicality. So remember, you create, manifest who and what you're conscious and aware of being. So we can really move beyond this idea that we're even healing anyone and making them sick. But remember, she did create this. You create this experience, which is a beautiful experience. She created this experience, this powerful experience that she healed her stepdad, and that everybody was shocked, and the doctors, and that she didn't tell them that it was her, right? But that's fine. That you did in some ways within you. Remember, you're an infinite point of that. You're a core essence of that one divine mind. So yes, you do create those experiences. You are God, there is no other. You are the creator of your entire life experience. You are the center of that one divine mind. So there is an experience of healing, but remember, it's seeing that person or that world or whatever you're focused on as whole, complete, and fulfilled. It's already whole, complete, and fulfilled. It's already there. All that is all that is. Includes everything. Right? And so your identity, your vantage point, your viewpoint perspective of all that is, as all that is, of all that is, of all of it, right? And then there's your projections and your reflections and the various versions of others in the world that form around that identity. So it's all about who and what you're conscious of being. That's why Jesus asked his disciples, who do you say that I am? That the Son of Man am. I am. In other words, that identity, that vantage point, that viewpoint creates your entire world, the world of projections and reflections and versions of others and people, places, and things around that identity. So she moved to this powerful identity, even as she was telling a story that she lacked faith and couldn't believe it and struggled for months. But again, that's created, that idea of that horizontal linear story is created right now from this powerful identity. That, wow, I really am stepping into my power, right? Seeing her stepdad in that ideal perspective or vantage point of perspective, right? This is powerful. You create an experience where the doctors and others are shocked that it's a miracle. That's what she created, right? This experience where, wow, it's a miracle, it's shocked, right? She says here, I've fully stepped into my power and connected with my I am. I truly am limitless. I feel like a wizard. Well, you are a wizard. I am is the wizard, and it's within all of us. And remember, there's one I am, and we're all infinite perspectives of it. But remember, you don't break up that unity. You don't break up that power. You don't break up that knowing. So wherever you are at all of God is. Wherever God is at all of God is. It's all power, all knowing, all presence flowing through you as that center and everybody else. That's the whole meaning of everybody is you pushed out. There's no separation anywhere. You create your own unique experience of it. You are a wizard. It's amazing, and you are powerful, and you are limitless. And this is the realization now. And yes, you could create a horizontal linear story where you were struggling and that you didn't have any faith and that you didn't believe it, but you knew it was possible, that you created a scene, a simple scene, and let it go. Right? But that's all created in this moment. There is no past. There is no future. There's only that eternal now where we create these ideas. But that's your power. Right? Why not see your loved ones and others in the world through that love that you are? That's the miracle. So here it is, and I've showed this many times, and sometimes it's for those that just joined the channel that may have not seen this, but there you are, as I am awareness, all that is, that unconditional love, that limitless being, right? The Jesus Christ of Scripture, that I am awareness, all that is, all possibilities, all power, the Son of God, your higher self, right? Then you have this experience as an I am, as an identity. You are a multi-dimensional being, even as you have this physical perspective right now, this conscious physical perspective of who you are. That personality is the superimposed version of infinite beings or personalities or realities or versions of you that are all happening right now. They're not past lives. All your lives are happening right now. All your possibilities, all your possible identities. And in this case, that identity where her stepdad is absolutely healthy, that it was a miracle. She created the whole experience, right? That I am identity, all that is. She moved to that reality where he was completely healthy. In other words, that the idea of him being sick is just a story now, created that makes space-time sense to this miraculous healing. Wow, this is powerful. And there she is in the vertical, right? In this moment, even though we have that physical frame, it's always changing in every moment. And then you create the stories of the past and future that make sense, time-space sense, to the version of you that you are being right now, to the story that you're telling right now. It's absolutely nothing is impossible to you. And you can keep asking, well, Tom, what about, can I fly? Can I bring someone back from death and all of that? Remember, all things are possible. But it's about you creating that physical experience. It's about you. It's not about them. You're not bringing anyone back. You're not healing anyone. You're not fixing anyone. You're not even fixing yourself. You're deciding what version of you, what version of reality that you want to occupy. That's what it's about, right? And then letting everything else go, like Neville Goddard talks about, let every other belief and a power outside of any other secondary power other than you as that I am awareness. And then you got it. And that's what she did. She created a simple scene, scripted it, and then just let it go. Right? Even as she says, well, I still had doubt. Well, yeah, that's a story now. But you don't really know that. You only know who you are now, and you're this powerful being. Her love for her stepdad, to see him healed, to see him whole, to see him complete, to see him healthy, with her desire to know herself through the law of being, the law of reality creation, the law of God, the Lord of Scripture, the one law, the one Lord, the absolute I am awareness. That moved her to that identity and version of her where she experiences it, where she experiences being this powerful creator, seeing her stepdad in perfect health. Do you see it? It's that love, because you are that love. Remember, existence itself is just unconditional love. That's the power. That pure awareness, that pure consciousness, that pure knowing is the love of life. That's what she had. That's what she experienced. You can do that now, like her. Create a scene. Create an image. Script it, and then let it go. Don't ask her how she scripted it, how she imagined it. That's irrelevant. Your source. It doesn't matter how. You're the source of all of it. That's what gets you off track, thinking there's a right way or wrong way. She just moved into that identity. That's how you do it. That's how you manifest the impossible. That's how you shatter every single limitation. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on our videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, The Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/BeSomethingWonderful. For joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, and for being part of our membership channel. We're going to have more content. We do have the live stream. We picked the date. It's January 26, 2025. It's going to be our first live stream of the year on the membership channel. It's going to be Sunday. It's also going to be at noontime Pacific time. We'll try this new time. At noontime Pacific time in the USA, I'm going to come to you live, answering your questions on the chat and also the questions that you've been sending to us at info@besomethingwonderful.com. This is all on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. There's a link below. And also today we announced that's coming soon, a new channel. It's called The Tom Kearin. And this is going to be more of a intimate videos without the whiteboard, just me and you talking and answering some powerful, profound questions on reality creation. So it's a different format, a different vibe, but they're all part of the Be Something Wonderful family of channels, the membership channel, the public channel of Be Something Wonderful, and the Tom Kearin coming soon. Creators with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude. This is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.